Good morning. My name is Kat, and on behalf of Awakening Truth, happy Mother's Day. Welcome to this meditation and Dharma talk. We will start with a short Dharma talk, and then we will go into a deeper meditation. So I'd just like us to begin here before we settle into some Dharma with a little bit of feeling into our body. So feel your feet, feel the space that your body takes up, whether you're moving, going for a walk, or you're seated or lying down, whatever else you're doing right now. Just feel into your body, noticing the placement of your feet, noticing the way that your body is right now, how it breathes. And listen to the sound of the bell as you lean into the feeling of your body. As I reflect on Mother's Day, I think about many different parts of my life. Awakening Truth has been a huge support for me around the topic of mothers. And so I'm just so grateful to be here to share in this experience of, honoring all of our ancestral motherhood. And I wanted to share with you a little bit more about Awakening Truth to celebrate motherhood today. So Awakening Truth was started by Amma Tanasanti, and she was a Buddhist nun for many years. If you'd like to find out more information about her, you can go into our website, awakeningtruth.org. And I met Amma in the summer of 2010, and she had moved to Colorado a couple of years prior, and I had the unique opportunity to sit with her board and join a group of devoted lay practitioners. And the term lay means that we are a part of what's called a mindfulness practice and a way of being together that honors each other. And I wanted to share with you the groundwork of what that honoring means and how it's evolved to this point in 2024. And because it's so important to the way that we engage with each other in community and how we support each other in practice and what that looks like, I wanted you to understand a little bit more about what that is for us at Awakening Truth. Because Dharma is more than just something we share anecdotally or with our Dharma teachings. It's also the reason that we are in community, the reason that we engage with each other. So for Awakening Truth, this is that ability to create safety, right? I'm reading this directly from our website. Create safety for people from different cultural backgrounds and characteristics of identity to do the inner work, right? This inquiry needed to grow up, wake up, and show up. And when I think of the grow up, wake up, and show up, I think of advocacy, right? This ability to be advocates for ourselves and for others. And so we balance that inquiry, the way that we go inside, with how we advocate for ourselves and honor ourselves and others. So growing up, knowing who we are, we have these ego boundaries that are healthy, knowing our needs and asking for what we need. Waking up, moving from our ego to our essence and from personality to presence. Let's talk about that a little bit. Ego meaning our ability to identify with some kind of role that we have as a mother, as a sister, as a wife. All of these things I can identify with. What are they for you? What are your roles, right? Are you a partner? Are you a student? Are you a teacher? Are you a guide? Are you a friend, right? And so we move from personality to presence, meaning that we come to the present moment. We acknowledge the power of the inner work here and now, and we allow this to go into the third, to show up. Cultivate a non-judgmental, loving relational field. There's a lot there. This is a practice of our ability to do this, and that flows between people, and it creates what we call a relational field. And we speak to this as a seamless field so that we can be connected, supporting each other. This can be what we call a portal to directly experience the essence of who we are. When we speak of portal, what we mean is that you're practicing to move past the ways that we are judgmental, the ways that we are not loving, the ways that we don't know how to relate, right? These are the things that keep us from showing up. And they're a natural part of our human experience and how we engage in the world. Now, often what we do at Awakening Truth, in addition to meditation, is what we call inquiry. So we have a lot of inquiry guidelines and forms of inquiry that we share on our website. I encourage you to check those out. They are under resources, under guidelines and precepts. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about our precepts and go into those. I encourage you to look at our guidelines as anytime you come to a compassionate witness or you come to another practice where we are engaging with each other in that way. Sometimes there's a question and answer at the end of a meditation. Those are opportunities to use the guidelines. The precepts I want to focus on today because I had a very alarming experience in my life the last month. And I am surprised that I am able to talk about it, but I think it's very important. And it was somebody that was sending me repeated voicemails that were not welcome. And I told them to stop sending the voicemails, and they did not listen. And what I want to speak to is the importance of having precepts. Really, what is the concept of a precept? So that we can ground some of what I experienced in the Dhamma and in the way that lay practitioners, those that practice mindfulness regularly every day, what is important there? What is that kind of guideline for creating a safe space, a inclusive space, and an ability to, again, go back to that first statement that I shared with you, create safety for people from different cultural backgrounds and characteristics of identity to do the inner work. And inquiry needed to grow up, wake up, and show up. So when I think about that statement, I think about the ability to have this space that is safe. And so that comes down to 3 component parts that have created the baseline to build the precepts from the time of the Buddha over 2,500 years ago, from the time of many teachers beyond him, and the time of today when I speak to you from Awakening Truth. This comes down to 3 important components. The first one is our view, our wisdom. Are we in the present moment? Are we experiencing our clarity of our view and our intention? Can we discern where we're coming from? The next is our morality, our virtue. And again, this comes to the way we speak, the way we act, the way we work. And then it goes to our ability to be mindful and what are the actual practices that we do with meditation. And that comes down to this ability to have this effort, the using our morality, our virtue with our wisdom and our concentration in our practices. This is a breakdown of the Eightfold Path, and it is the groundwork that establishes our precepts. And it goes in that specific order so that it can support us to create safety. Number 1, again, first part of that path is our view, our wisdom, with our intentions, the thoughts that we believe. Number 2 is that morality and virtue. Again, that comes down to our actions, our speech, and where we work, how we work. And then finally, number 3, this is our ability to engage in that mindfulness practice, that, again, that effort that we have, not too much, not too little. And then finally, our concentration within the meditation practice. This is the baseline for how the precepts are built, and the precepts include this baseline. I wanted to share it a little bit because it is important to acknowledge how this creates safety. Safety is different for each of us, and safety means that we can feel healthy, feel like we can get our needs met, and we can be clear with others when our needs are not getting met and have that honored. So let me walk through what the precepts are for awakening truth. And again, this is a celebration, right? It's our ability to come together to do this. And it's not something to shame ourselves or judge ourselves. It's to say, where do I need to come back into an alignment? Where have I come off course? Where have I strayed away from this ability to create safety? How can I come back to create safety? They allow us to bring parts of our lives to our spiritual practice so that every single day it's safety, respect, justice, equity, diversity, and belonging. So when we affirm these precepts and guidelines, it supports our intention towards not harming and our positive aspiration towards self-sustaining practice. So for this reason, we use the long precept and the ethical guidelines are embedded within them. So the first is to honor life. And as we think about each of these precepts, they are written in the form of a sutta, which is a teaching from the Buddha, which means that there is a repeated phrase that reinforces the importance of a part of the teaching. The first, aware of the violence in the world, we honor our lives and the power of nonviolent resistance. So we stand in the presence of ancestors, the earth, and future generations, and we commit to refrain from causing harm. So looking inside yourself, we cultivate compassion for each living being, right? So this is honoring life. And if you want to read the full precept there, you can go online. The second one is honoring stewardship and trustworthiness. And this is all around our possessions, right? So aware of the poverty and greed in the world and the abundance of the earth, we stand in the presence of ancestors, the earth, and future generations, and we commit to refrain from taking that which is not given, and we also refrain from taking more than we need, right? Really this ability to bring into alignment our amount of consumption. Okay. So we have 3 more, right? We started with honoring life. We went into this honoring of stewardship and trustworthiness. And number 3, honoring healthy sexual relations, aware of the abuses and cruelty in the world and the healing that is made possible with love, care, and respect. We stand in the presence of ancestors, the earth, and future generations, and we commit to refrain from creating harm with our sexuality. We cultivate respect for the erotic power of our bodies, right? Pretty self-explanatory, and also the one that was violated for me this month. So I just want to honor that by creating a safe container, it means you set a clear no. It means that you put the justice, the equity, the inclusivity, the safety in place that is needed for you. Sometimes that means restraining, refraining in your actions, bringing yourself back into alignment, right? Honoring honesty, aware of falsehood and deception in the world, and the power of living and speaking the truth. We stand in the presence of ancestors, the earth, and future generations, and we commit to refrain from false and divisive speech and harmful gossip. We cultivate the ability to listen, to practice clarity and integrity in our communications through our words and actions. Honoring honesty. Yeah, this ability to be dependable, to be true to our word, so that when we share, people know it's true, right? This is honesty. And finally, our fifth. So I'm going to do a recap and we'll go through our fifth. So our first one is to honor life, right? Honor life. Our second is honor stewardship and trustworthiness. Our third is honor healthy sexual relations. Our fourth, honor honesty. And finally, our fifth, honor mindfulness. So aware of the many ways we are drawn away from mindfulness and mindful awareness, and our responsibility to remain clear and awake. We stand in the presence of ancestors, the earth, and future generations, and we commit to refrain from the misuse of all forms of intoxicants, addictive behaviors that cause harm or loss of awareness. So we cultivate right action, we honor the health and well-being of our bodies, our hearts, our minds, our communities, and our planet. So place a hand on your heart here and just listen to these 5 ways of being in alignment in your practice every day. Listen to your heart as you hear these words. I will honor life. Repeating this silently to yourself. I will honor life. I will honor stewardship and trustworthiness. I will honor healthy sexual relations. I will honor honesty. I will honor mindfulness. So going inside now, finding that space inside yourself that allows a quality of practice that feels safe to you, that brings you into alignment with your positive aspirations, the ones in alignment with these precepts that were shared. This is your path, your ability to bring this alignment, as we each are empowered to do this for ourselves. Bring awareness to your feet. What is the temperature and the texture of your feet? As you notice this felt experience of your feet, breathe with your feet, with the feeling. Acknowledge your understanding of coming into this meditation. Ask yourself, what is my relationship to this present moment, feeling my feet with my breath? And as you get to know this relationship, we're going to start to feel into all parts of your feet. Feel the big toe, the sides, the top, the nail bed, the front, the base, whether it's touching the air or the earth. As you exhale, feel the density, feel any tightness. Exhale into the earth. Feeling the second toe, the sides, the top, the nail bed. And as you exhale, feeling the density release down in a natural, effortless way. So that as you inhale, you're heightening your sense of feeling, of density. As you exhale, you're watching it flow into the earth. The third toe in the same way as the big toe and the second toe. Feeling the sides of the third toe. Sometimes harder to feel, so you can give it a wiggle if you need to. The nail bed, the pad of the toe, the sides, how it touches other toes. Exhale into the earth. Inhale density, any tightness, any wrapping. Exhale into the earth. Feeling the fourth toe, sides, nail bed, the front, the density on the inhale. Exhale, release into the earth. Feeling the fifth toe, the pinky toe, the shape, the density. Inhale to feel. Exhale, open awareness so that any feelings can escape down into the earth. Nothing to be held, all the density and shape can empty. Inhale to feel all the toes. Notice their shape. Notice the feeling. Is there texture, temperature, density? On the inhale, you're heightening that awareness. On the exhale, release down into the earth. Notice as you come more into your feet, into their feeling, the position of your shoulders. Are they wanting to release from the tops of your shoulders? Do they roll back and down and release into the weight of your hips, down all the way into your feet? Feeling now the connection of your toes, the pads of your toes to the pads right connected to the foot, the ball mound, and the 4 other pads. Feel the connection point of your toes and the pads of your feet. Inhale to feel. Exhale to release into the earth. Release down. Feel the shape. Feel the density. Notice what it's like to be inside your feet. Allow your body to breathe. Exhale down. Awareness in the arch of each foot, the tightness as it wraps back to the heel. This tight energy, stretching energy along the arch. Inhale to feel. Exhale to release through the toes, the pads connected, and the heel. Feeling the heel more intently, the shape as it wraps up to the ankle. Inhale to feel density, shape, texture. Exhale, release into the earth. Feeling the sides of your foot, all sides. So the entire bottom of your feet is in your focused awareness. Inhale to feel the sides stretching up, the density of all parts of the bottom of your feet. Exhale, release into the earth. Inhale to feel. Exhale, surrender down. Feel 1/8 of an inch into your foot, the bottom of your foot. Inhale to feel the contact point and into your feet, 1/8 of an inch, the density, the texture. Exhale down into the earth. Allow the other parts of your body to surrender down with each exhale. Bring awareness to your entire feet now, the tops, the sides, the toes, the pads, the arch, the heel, the inside, the tendons, the bones. Everything in this felt systems and structure. Inhale to feel. Exhale, release down. Aware of the feeling tone in the feet. Let it empty into the earth. Exhale down. Inhale, aware. Exhale down. Feel the connection of the feet to the ankle bone, the Achilles tendon. As you feel this bone and the connection of the tendon there, inhale to feel. Exhale to release. There is density, texture. There's a tightness, a stretching. Inhale to feel. Exhale, release. Coming up the shin bone, calf muscles, shin muscles. Inhale to feel the shape and density. Exhale, release. The knees connected, down to the ankle bones, into the feet. Inhale to feel from the knees, all the injuries, the pain, the cracking, the movement stored in this present moment of awareness. Aware of the shape, the density, the potential to feel something new, something different. Inhale to feel, exhale, release from the knees to the ankles, to the feet, to the earth. Allow your body to awaken with breath, coherence. Come up to the femur bone in the hip socket at the pelvis, feeling from the thigh muscles down to the knees, down to the ankles, down to the feet, into the earth. Inhale to feel shape, density, texture. Exhale down into the earth, through the body. Remember what brought you here. Continue your concentration. Renew that commitment. Positive aspiration. Inhale to feel the pelvic structure, all of the muscles, all of the organs, everything surrounding the base of your pelvis, down through the legs, into the feet, into the earth. Inhale to feel this density and shape. Exhale to watch it flow into the earth. Aware of the belly, the low back, the organs, the sides of your body. We begin to travel up to the mid-torso, and we feel breath more readily. Notice the density, the shape of breath through your mid and low torso. Notice the feeling of the bones, their shape, and how they protect and hold safe your organs. How the muscles, the skin creates the safety. Just as you've affirmed your precepts to align your practice, your body affirms the container to align your living in the body, in the container of your body. The parts support each other. Inhale to feel that support, that safety inside. Exhale, let it flow down into the earth. A natural process. Let it take shape in your awareness as you inhale. Let it release into the earth on your exhale. Give it all to the earth. Feeling the shape of your upper torso, the shape of your breath through all of your torso is now in your awareness. As it moves, as it takes shape, with each new breath. There is no force or will behind your breath. Be with the natural shape and density of the bones, the skin, the muscle, the organs, in harmony with each other. The miracle of your body. Inhale. Exhale, release into the earth, flowing from the torso into the hips, into the knees, ankles, and feet. Inhale, texture, shape. Exhale, release into the earth. Inhale, allow, accept the feeling. Exhale, watch it flow down through the body, through the earth. Allow the body to make gentle adjustments to support this flow. Feel the shape of your shoulders through your arms, to elbows, to wrists, to hands and fingers. Notice the feeling from the shoulders to the hands. Integrate into the body, feeling from the shoulders down through the torso and the shoulders down through the hands simultaneously, down through the lower body into the earth. One movement of breath. Exhale down. Inhale to feel from the neck down. Exhale, watch it flow. Release down. Inhale, shape, density, texture. Exhale, surrender. Watch flow downwards into the earth, through the earth. Remember the safety you create. Inhale. Exhale, release into the earth. Remember the shape. Exhale, release. Feeling the smiling muscles, the swallowing muscles, the sinuses connected, the hearing muscles, and the seeing muscles. Inhale to feel the shape, the density. Exhale, release into the flow of the body, into the earth. Awareness of the skull, the pressure of thoughts, and the brain pressing on the skull. Remember, you create safety in the shape and density you acknowledge. Exhale, release into the flow of your body, into the earth. Inhale to feel the ears, the eyes, nose, mouth, cheeks, forehead, chin, back of the head, side of the head, top of the head. Exhale, release what you feel down into the earth, connecting the head to the neck, to the body, to the earth. Inhale to feel. Exhale, watch it flow down through the body, down through the earth. Remember your concentration. Be in the present. Inhale, shape, density, texture. Exhale, release through body, through earth. Inhale, remember. Exhale through. Inhale, aware. Exhale through. Inhale here. Exhale through. Aware of all of the body. Notice the entire shape, the density and texture of the body. Breathe. Inhale the body. Breathe with the earth. Slowly open your eyes, aware of this space, the safety of the space. What feels safe around you? What have you created in the awareness of your body? And celebrate this experience that you've created with all of yourself, full participation. Thank you for being here. If you'd like to donate to our community, see the link below.